What is up, YouTube? This is Mr. Northfacers 44, and I am glad to be back for episode 27 of my Northfacers Madden Ultimate Team 13 series. I hope you all had a great Thanksgiving, and if you've been playing EMMITT too, there's been tons of new collections. Let's go right into that. We have EMMITT SMITH, 3-star George Blanda autogram, and I have completed the John Mackey collection. In addition to that, we have all these new Tom Landry, Barry Sanders, Tom Brady, Troy Aikman, and the Dick Lane, and of course, I had to complete this collection. He is my #1 corner. I will show you that in my lineup right now. And of course, I had to get Mackey. He is my starting fullback. Very good. 2 collections I've completed. First 3-star card. I'll just dive into this real quick. You need the 2-star EMMITT, 2-star Irvin, all the Cowboys pieces, the reward Troy Aikman, and the limited edition Cowboys uniform, another dreaded Cowboys uniform. Collections I want to complete. George Blanda, of course. Thanksgiving is not as good as I think he is. Without his boost, he is just as good as 99 1-star Walter Payton, in my opinion. With his boost, he's as good as the limited edition Walter Paytons, but I don't think he's that special. If you want the first 3-star, go ahead. I honestly, if I was able to get this card, I would, but it's not worth the value right now. Coin ups, both 500 coins. I was actually not able to finish the last game. I played the first game, but not able to. Now, here's the big collection I was able to complete here. It was a Campus Hero collection, and I was able to complete the FSU Florida State collection to get the 2-star, yes, 2-star Derrick Brooks. So hardest cards in this collection would be Christian Ponder, Leon Washington, Antonio Cromartie, and yeah, they're the pretty much most expensive. Everything else is less than 30K, I would say. Steven Janikowski about 20. He's about 35. He's about 2. He's about 5 to 8. He's about 70, he's about 8, he's about 5, he's about 35, he's about 2, and he's about 20. The reason I was able to do this collection, I actually spent about 120K on this collection because I was able to snipe the Antonio Cromartie, which is actually the rarest card in the collection, for 5K. I was so happy when I sniped it, and I was able to get every other card with ease. So that is the big collection, one of the biggest collections in the game. We have 5 messages. Let's look at this. A couple of my contract cards, so that's good. I had some extras, so I just sold them off. So let's go into my lineup here. And here we go. My running back is injured, but as you guys know, it was Red Refractor Multiple, and I'll do that right now. But here we go. My fullback is John Mackey, 99, 2-star. Very good stats. He's not as good as these two, but see, I think he's actually in between, because Winslow's a better wide receiver tight end, but Shannon Sharp's a better running tight end, let's just put it that way. And John Mackey has a little bit more speed than Winslow, but a little bit less catching stats. But he's a good blocker, and he has a +1 to run block, which is very important. Then on the defensive side, my new lineup, I have 2-star FSU Derrick Brooks compared to 2-star Lawrence Taylor right here. Very good card. Him and Lawrence Taylor are very similar, but I think Derrick Brooks is a little bit better. The only statistic Lawrence Taylor is better at is pursuit, and Derrick Brooks actually gives 1 to pursuit, so he's really a 98, and Lawrence Taylor is a 99, but overall I would say Derrick Brooks is better, but Lawrence Taylor is still a boss. Yeah, and here you go, 2-star Dick Lane, he is my new one. Then we got Darrell Revis in the nickel, and as you guys know, 2-star Dion there. I only did that because I wanted to see if Dick Lane can get burnt, because 1-star Dick Lane tend to get burnt. If you bomb it up to him, he might get burnt, and he didn't get burnt. He actually did pretty good here. I do want to compare Dion and Dick for you right here. Dion has 2 better speed, 1 better agility, same awareness, same man. Dick Lane has a much better press coverage. Tackle, Dick Lane has much better tackle, same zone, and Dion has a little 2 better play recognition, and they both give +1 in man coverage. So obviously they're both very amazing cards, but I just feel like Dick Lane, that press is very important, and I always like to press, so that's why I did that, and I need to do that. So I'm going to go put that injury card on him, on my Walter, so you guys can get a look at that. I have tons of cards in my reserves. I've been pulling tons of packs over the weekend. That's the reason I have so many contract cards. Alright, so he's back in there. Throw him back in my lineup so you just see the full lineup. And yeah, I'll just show you the solo challenges which are going to be coming out tonight, which will be coming out of packs tonight. I recorded this video before they came out with the fantasy cards. I know I probably should have put the fantasy cards in there before I recorded the video, or did it when fantasy cards came out, but I decided to record before it just so I can get this video out to you guys. Just throw them back in the lab so there's no gaps. And yeah, same line pretty much. I'm still gonna, I have 270k right now. I'm thinking about saving up for a couple good cards, maybe trying to do some collections, but I don't want to spend a lot yet. I don't want to make an investment on any card yet because Christmas is coming up, and well, the holiday season I should say. And you know, of course MUT is going to do something amazing. The Thanksgiving stuff was amazing. I'm very happy that they put these solo challenges out. Limited time only. You played 6 and you got tons of coins. 500, then 4,000 for these two, then 10,000 and 15,000. So amazing rewards. And you also got this little one, 2,000 and 4,000 coins for the turkey topper card. I did like what they did. I did like what they did with the puzzle pieces. I just think they should go back to 4 puzzle pieces. I think 6 is a lot. And even though they weren't that expensive, well, they're not that expensive anymore. Even though they're about, like, the lines vary from 13 to 17 and the Cowboys go from 4 to 10. I still think they should be 4, like the Puzzle Revis one. And that is about it for this video. I showed you the new Thanksgiving stuff. I'll just show you 3-star EMMITT Smith's stats and what he's going for on the block right now, just to show you that he's not that good for a 3-star. But I think this means that they're going to start doing 3-star cards. Here you go, Emmett. I'm just going to see what the cheapest one is. There you go, 365k. I'll compare him to my Walter right now. Yeah. Alright, same speed. Walter has 1 better agility, same awareness, same acceleration. Emmett has 2 better carrying. Emmett has 2 worse elusiveness. Same trucking, same ball carrier vision. But the boost here, which is pretty good, is the +1 to trucking. And the +2 strength. Now, strength works for every position on the field, which is very important. I think it helps your wide receivers, corners, linebackers, linemen, both sides, both D linemen, and O linemen, and running back as well. So that's why I think the boost is very valuable. So if you have this card already, don't discard him or get rid of him. He's a very good card. But I just think to do the collection is crazy. And I think he's, if I was gonna buy him, I would buy him for 150k max, to be honest. And he dropped like a fly. He's only been out for less than a week, and he's already at 365 when he started out at 9 mil. So I honestly don't think he's that worth it. But that's just my opinion, guys, and it's your opinion, it's your ultimate team. And yeah, so this is episode 27. I will be bringing you episode 28 with the new FF fantasy cards, and maybe something special, maybe a collection, maybe a gameplay. And I really don't know, but I will be doing that. So thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Peace.